a little while ago, we published the NASSS-CAT tool. So CAT is my piece of work, complexity assessment tool, which takes this inside-out view and just enables people to quantify it. And that's used extensively around the world in various organizations now. So that's been really good to see. And in that tool, where we help people to just firstly classify what it is in terms of the difficulties that they are facing. And there we talk about if it's something is to do with the scale or pace of the task that they're facing, how much of it is there and how quickly do you need to do it. We call that the structural complexity. It's the hard stuff. There could be legislation in there. There could be all sorts of things that make it structurally hard to do. And then you look at so we go from hard to the soft stuff, which is what we call socio-political complexity. So anything to do with power, people, politics, and that's the area where people are much less prepared. And there's a third complexity for which we find even less preparation, and that's what we call the emergence, and that's uncertainty or change. And in that place, whilst we say that people, are getting much better at dealing with the structural stuff, so we've got rules, we've got processes, that can be really, really good to have those. The socio-political stuff, loads of teaching now on really good material available on how to deal with more relational approaches and how leaders themselves can intervene in good ways to work with those complexities. The area that actually has the biggest opportunity is in that emergent space, because there's very little in there. And in there we see that many of the ways that where you have situations, and it happens a lot in all sorts of organizations, where you've got massive uncertainty and change. And all of a sudden, the rules aren't helping you anymore. In fact, they can often operate against you. They will stop things happening. The relationships, well, we sort of know how to deal with a lot of that stuff, though that is very much mercifully down to personal interpretation. There are, the recipes for change and the way you must do things are remarkably unreliable.